Sunrise Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
Champion, wait for the champion, 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 champion forever. Looking at the champion, 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 champion.
Good morning, risers, and welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach, and today's exercise circuit covers strength and mobility. So strength training has so many benefits, including helping you manage or lose weight, and it also increases your metabolism. While mobility is also extremely important, it improves all-round functional fitness performance. It increases your range of motion and movement and helping us stay active and healthy longer in life, all right? So we're gonna be moving through 7 simple yet very, very effective exercises, and then we're gonna repeat the circuit for full coverage. You're gonna need a mat, a pair of dumbbells, make sure to get your water, all right? So gather your equipment, get your mind ready for the sweat, and I'll see you after the break. Welcome back, risers. We are ready to jump right in. We're going to start with our warm-up as usual. This is our strength and mobility circuit. Are you ready? Let's go. So we're gonna start with some dynamic stretching. We're gonna get the arms right across the chest right here. Let's take deep breaths in through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and exhale it through the mouth. Let's get the shoulders warm, getting the arms forward, getting the mind prepared for everything we're about to move through. I'm so proud of you showing up this morning. And take it to the back. That's good. One more deep breath. All right, we're gonna jog on the spot right here. That's it, guys. We're moving into this warm-up, getting warm so that we can safely move through this circuit. As I mentioned before the break, we have 7 exercises to move through, and we're gonna circuit. So we're gonna repeat it a few times before we send you off into your day. All right, so let's get stepping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twisting that torso, reach up and stretch. That's it, big stretch. That's it. We're gonna turn again. Let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, stretch over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, jogging on the spot again. Getting that heart rate all the way up. That's it, you're looking good. All right. So we're gonna do some hip openers now. All right, so we're gonna take it 1, step, step, left. Step, step, right. Step, step, left. Open up those hips. Let's go. We're really going for mobility this morning. That's it. Now we're gonna move into some jumping jacks. Let's start with the low impact right here. Few seconds, almost there. If you can, jump along with me. If not, stay right here, okay? Ready? And go. That's it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. We're nice and warm. Let's jump right into our circuit. All right, let's grab our dumbbells. We're going to start with our first strength training exercise. So we're going into a dumbbell curl, but we are also adding a backward lunge, okay? So this is a curtsy lunge. So we're going all the way like a curtsy right here, keeping your core nice and tight, torso upright, and while we lower, you're gonna curl it here. Okay, down and up. That's it. So this is a full body movement. Strength and mobility today. That's it. All the way down. Sink into your hamstrings right here and your glutes. Almost there. Last one. Very good. Okay, put the dumbbells down. We're now gonna go into a caterpillar crawl. So we're starting all the way from here. You're gonna walk your hands out, your shoulders, back up, and down. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder, back up. If you're feeling really, full of energy this morning, you can give me a slight hop at the top. If not, you just head right back down. That's it. A few more seconds here. Let's go. One more. There you go. Nice. All right. We're gonna move into our shuffle touch. So I want you to meet me on this side of your room. We're gonna shuffle across. Get low. Shuffle. Get low. Shuffle. Get low. That's it. Let's go. See, the best part about this workout is you don't need a lot of space. Okay, so just move away some of your furniture and let's get moving. That's it. You should start to feel your heart pumping. Your heart is saying, thank you. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna move into a bird dog. So the bird dog is a simple core exercise. It improves stability, increases your range of motion in your body, relieves lower back pain. It strengthens your core, your hips, your back muscles. All right, so you're gonna extend your left arm out and your right leg out, okay? So hold in, keeping your core tight. Pull in, extend, squeeze, in, extend, in, extend. Good. Few more seconds here and then we switch to the other side. Extend, in, extend. Good. All right, other side. Out and in, pull in. Elbow to knee, right here. That's it. A very simple move, but do not underestimate the power it is for us to really increase our range of motion and our. All right, we're gonna jump up with some heart rate boosters here. So jumping jack toe touch. So here's what we're working for. Out, down, out, down. Here's your alternative if you need it, okay? And just because it's low impact does not mean low energy. All right, so give me the energy. Down and up, down and up. That's it, meet your body where it is today. That's it. Woo! Push them out with me. Let's go. Push it. Few more seconds here, guys. Let's go, let's go. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Good job, guys. So we're gonna go into a Spider-Man plank. We're gonna be up in a high plank, okay? Right here, you're gonna take your right heel, step it out, hold it, and back. Let's go. Left to left, hold it by your shoulder right there, and back. Body parallel to the floor. Hold it, and back. We stay a few seconds each time. Hold it. That's it. And back. Hold it. And back. Let's go. Almost there. Woo! Few more, 2 on each side. Ah! That's it. All right, we're going back down on our knees. This is the cat cow. Oh, this is amazing. All right. So basically this helps to stretch the lower spine, the hips, the core muscles, all while opening the chest and the lungs to help us breathe easier. All right, so I want you to start on all fours right here. We're going to pull in your tummy, right here, your belly button, and we're gonna breathe in, round your back, and then extend and exhale. And this is the cow. Inhale and extend. These are mobility exercises that we tend to want to skip, but they're very important. And they play a very important part of our program. All right, so move through it. In. And exhale it out. And in. All right, so let's take a 10-second breather in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can take a tiny sip of water here, not too much. And then we're gonna jump right back into that circuit. We're starting with strength, those backward lunges, curtsy lunges with our curls, all right? So let's go. Grab your weights. If you have 2 sizes, you could try to challenge yourself in this circuit. All right, ready? And go. All the way down. Down. Slow and steady is winning this race here. All right. Down and up. Keep your core tight. Try not to wobble. Down and up. That's good. Remember, you can also use water bottles if you don't have dumbbells, okay? For this exercise, 2 1.5 liter bottles of water would work, which happens to be the amount of water you should drink every day. All right, so we're gonna go into caterpillar crawls. Get ready. All right, let's go. All the way down, shoulder tap, back up. Again, all the way down. Hold it, shoulder tap, back up. Remember, you can give me a little hop if you're feeling frisky. And good job, guys. So proud of you for making it here with us today. Let's make it count. Let's go. All right, into our shuffle tuck shiz. Ready and go. Stay low, touch the floor. Good. That's it. Nice job, guys. Keep breathing. Nice. Good job, guys. Keep going. A few more seconds left. 5 seconds. Push it with me. Breathe it out with me. Nice. All right, we're going to bird dog. So, all the way down on your fours, starting with the left, staying on the left, right leg out. Ready? Core tight, squeeze in. Good. Reach far with your tips of your fingers and squeeze with your glute right here and switch other side. This is reaping so many incredible benefits for your back, for your hips, especially lower back. If you have lower back issues, this is for you. All right, we're gonna go into our Spider-Man planks right here. Get ready and go. Right to right, back to plank. Left to left, back to plank. Hold it there, get strong. That's it. Are you there with me? A few more seconds, hold it. Return to plank, hold it. Give me 2 more here. Hold it, return to plank. Strong core, that's it, guys. All right, hop in, jumping jack, toe touches. Let's go. That's it. Remember, for all my peeps who need the low impact, but I need to see your energy, okay? Just like that. Notice my speed and my power. And if you're here, hold it. Let's go. Keep it focused. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right, we're gonna finish with our cat-cow. Another incredible mobility exercise. We're gonna breathe in, round that back, and exhale. Again, inhale. Slow that heart rate down, and exhale. Arch your back right here. Roll your neck up to the sky and down. Again, up, squeeze, and good. Last one.
New Yoplait protein. Creamy, smooth, and delicious. With the same Yoplait taste you love. 15 grams of protein never tasted so good. Real good, real strong, real smooth. New Yoplait protein.
All right, risers, one more round. Are you ready? I know you are. All right, take a deep breath in, tiny, teeny sip of water. All right, don't overdo it. I'm gonna take it a little bit differently. We're now gonna focus on one side at a time, okay? So we're really going to center our focus. Let's start crossing the right leg over or under the left leg right here with our curls, just the same. Ready? And go. Down, staying on the right here. Nice. We're really attacking that left glute right here. This is strength and mobility. You're doing so well. Few more and then we switch to the left. All right, last one. All right, we're taking it to the left now. Push through with me. I know you're feeling that burn because I'm feeling it too. Let's go. Keep your core tight, torso upright. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Almost there. Good job, guys. Full body, strength and mobility. One more. And good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna go into caterpillar crawls, straight into it with our hop if you can. Go. Crawl all the way down, shoulder tap, back up, give me a hop. Let's go. Try not to move your torso too much. All right, so don't twist, just stay here parallel to the floor. Back up. That's it. Out. Last one. Reach up. All right. Ready and go. Shuffle touch. Woo. Good job, guys. Almost there. Push it with me, you got this. A few more seconds. Last one. All right, we're going into bird dog. Ready? Let's go. Strengthening your lower back is so important. This is good for your core and your hips. You can even isolate this movement at home, even beyond this workout. That's it. 2 more. Nice. If you feel yourself wobbling all over the place, that's okay. All right. Almost there. 2 more. And stop. All right, back up. Jumping jack toe touches. Ready and go. Nice. Breathe. Remember, you can stay here if you need it. Almost at the stretch, guys. This is 3 more exercises left. Push through it with me. Get strong. All right. Spider-Man plank. Ready, ready. And go. Up, hold. Back. Hold right here. And back. Hold it here. You should feel your core shaking. That's your core getting stronger. All right, keep going. That's it, risers. You're doing so well. A few more seconds here. Hold it with me. 3, 2, and 1. All right, cat cow. Straight into it. Ready? Final exercise. We're almost there, guys. Ready? And breathe it in. And exhale it out. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Really inhale and exhale it all the way out. Give yourselves a clap. That was excellent. We did that. I'm so proud of you for making the time for yourself. We're gonna go right into our stretch. Whew. All right, so let's bring the right arm over the chest, using your left arm to pull. Is anybody feeling gratitude right now? Good job, guys. Excellent. It's always such a win when you show up. There is no workout that's a bad workout. You just have to show up and everything else falls into place after that. All right, up and over. If you've been joining us for the week, I'm sure your muscles are feeling really sore by now. Don't worry, we're gonna get a break soon. Let's stretch the quads to prevent injuries. We have to stretch, don't skip it. Hold it here. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed our mobility and strength circuit today. All right, we worked on a different set of muscles and different sets of everything that's important, components of fitness. All right, I hope you will continue to join us. And let's move over to the other side. We're gonna take a short break. And when we come back, we're gonna move into one of our pillars of the Well Fit Club. Let's hop in, roll up, roll the neck around. So I want you to grab some water. Don't go too far. I have a very important tip to give you. Let's breathe in and exhale. Clap yourselves and I'll see you right after the break.
New Yoplait protein. Creamy, smooth, and delicious. With the same Yoplait taste you love. 15 grams of protein never tasted so good. Real good, real strong, real smooth. New Yoplait protein.
All right, risers, one more round. Are you ready? I know you are. All right, take a deep breath in, tiny, teeny sip of water. All right, don't overdo it. I'm gonna take it a little bit differently. We're now gonna focus on one side at a time, okay? So we're really going to center our focus. Let's start crossing the right leg over or under the left leg right here with our curls, just the same. Ready? And go. Down, staying on the right here. Nice. We're really attacking that left glute right here. This is strength and mobility. You're doing so well. Few more and then we switch to the left. All right, last one. All right, we're taking it to the left now. Push through with me. I know you're feeling that burn because I'm feeling it too. Let's go. Keep your core tight, torso upright. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Almost there. Good job, guys. full body, strength and mobility. One more, and good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna go into caterpillar crawls, straight into it with our hop if you can. Go. Crawl all the way down, shoulder tap, back up, give me a hop. Let's go. Try not to move your torso too much. All right, so don't twist, just stay here parallel to the floor. Back up. That's it. Out. Last one. Reach up. All right. Ready and go. Shuffle touch. Woo. Good job, guys. Almost there. Push it with me, you got this. A few more seconds. Last one. All right, we're going into bird dog. Ready? Let's go. Strengthening your lower back is so important. This is good for your core and your hips. You can even isolate this movement at home, even beyond this workout. That's it. 2 more. Nice. If you feel yourself wobbling over the place, all over the place, that's okay. All right. Almost there. 2 more. And stop. All right, back up. Jumping jack toe touches. Ready and go. Nice. Breathe. Remember, you can stay here if you need it. Almost at the stretch, guys. This is 3 more exercises left. Push through it with me. Get strong. All right. Spider-Man plank. Ready, ready. And go. Up, hold. Back. Hold right here. And back. Hold it here. You should feel your core shaking. That's your core getting stronger. All right, keep going. That's it, risers. You're doing so well. A few more seconds here. Hold it with me. 3, 2, and 1. All right, cat cow. Straight into it. Ready? Final exercise. We're almost there, guys. Ready? And breathe it in. And exhale it out. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Really inhale and exhale it all the way out. Give yourselves a clap. That was excellent. We did that. I'm so proud of you for making the time for yourself. We're gonna go right into our stretch. Whew. All right, so let's bring the right arm over the chest, using your left arm to pull. Is anybody feeling gratitude right now? Good job, guys. Excellent. It's always such a win when you show up. There's no workout that's a bad workout. You just have to show up and everything else falls into place after that. All right, up and over. If you've been joining us for the week, I'm sure your muscles are feeling really sore by now. Don't worry, we're gonna get a break soon. Let's stretch the quads to prevent injuries. We have to stretch, don't skip it. Hold it here. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed our mobility and strength circuit today. All right, we worked on a different set of muscles and different sets of everything that's important, components of fitness. All right, I hope you will continue to join us. And let's move over to the other side. We're gonna take a short break. And when we come back, we're gonna move into one of our pillars of the Well Fit Club. Let's hop in, roll up, roll the neck around. So I want you to grab some water. Don't go too far. I have a very important tip to give you. Let's breathe in and exhale. Clap yourselves and I'll see you right after the break.
Sunrise Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
It's really, really nice. May I have to say it twice.
The time by Jamaica Mountain Peak Golden Turmeric Latte is
6 o'clock.
The limit is sky while I'm living this life. So much sleepless nights, so we must reach the heights. Successful life, Rolex with eyes. No, I'm not perfect, so protect me, Christ. No one was there for me in my lonely days, lonely days, lonely days. While I was praying, one day glory came. No, it's so
Yeah! Oh, okay, yeah, that's how we come in this morning. That's just it. Rise and shine, sunrisers. It's another June day, or you may want to call it another Tuesday, with a reminder that with every sunrise, life brings brand new opportunities. So choose today and be kind. Choose to make today count. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ian. How are you?
Good morning, Brooksy. I'm great.
All is well?
All is well. Did you ever think at any point, did it ever cross your consciousness that you could be a pastor, a preacher?
Yes.
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 Because let me tell you, in that intro a while ago, I literally got like, you know,
Yes.
leader of the church.
Oh yeah? Yeah, man, definitely.
Today is
Come
the day.
on,
My
somebody.
children. Oh.
You got to know
Yes.
when you know what you know. Talk to me, somebody. Because when you step into the sunrise and you elevate yourself, you got to move.
Stupid.
Oh gosh, you know, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think more and more every day,
Yes.
your impersonations are literally one of my favorite things in this
That
world.
wasn't even an impersonation. That was just, that was
Yeah.
me in my pastoral anointing.
Oh, it's not breaking character for me. Hey, you know what else is actually good about today?
Yeah.
We have quite a cool quote. You know what today's quote is?
All right, let's hear it.
It says, I always thought it was me against the world.
Uh-huh.
And then one day I realized it's just me against me. And that's from Kendrick Lamar.
Had to be Kendrick. Couldn't be.
I know, right?
All right, never mind. I'm not taking sides. But yeah,
No oval for you.
like, but actually, I quite agree that I'm in a constant competition with myself.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and you know, I remember when I was in undergrad. You know, I was learning about this concept of the elusive they. The elusive they. Because everyone has a they.
That's right.
And so when you're contemplating a decision, you're like, what
will
they'll
they
say,
think?
what will they think, and what will they say, and what will they do? And there's this elusive they. It's elusive because it's not real. Like, and sometimes we inflate the they and make it much bigger than it is. And there comes a point in your life when you have to realize that the they that you're thinking about, there's not as many people thinking about you like that, and they're not thinking about you as much as you think they're thinking about
But
you.
also, what they think about you is not really your business. What matters is the people who are immediately close to you,
Yes.
who actually are able to pour into your soul, who
And take
can
out
hold up a
from.
mirror to you and say, all right, let's talk now.
Yeah.
Those are the people that matter. The elusive they don't actually matter.
And but the truth is
genuinely the truth.
But the truth is that what matters most is what you think about you.
Correct.
You know?
Because you have to live with your thoughts. And let's
Exactly.
not forget that our minds literally govern our bodies. So a man thinketh, so he becomes.
So you got to stay in your zone and focus on yourself, and
Absolutely.
and again try to better yourself. And you know, sometimes I like to think, well, at this point, this is the worst version of myself that there is ever going to be.
Correct.
Because it only gets better from here.
Correct.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah. So.
And every single day is a chance to improve upon something.
Yeah.
In yourself. For sure.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Hey. Okay, Pastor, no counselor. Hey.
I actually wanted to do that too, bro.
So did I.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. All right.
What's happening in some of our news?
Did you see on social media, I saw that Usain's Achilles was caught up in the rapture or something like that?
Caught up in the rapture of love. Yeah, he ruptured his Achilles.
He ruptured his Achilles. 8-time Olympic gold medalist suffered a ruptured Achilles, which he needed to be stretchered off the field of a charity soccer match that he was playing in. He was competing in these, he always does soccer aid match for UNICEF on Sunday. He at Stamford Bridge. That's Chelsea Stadium. He did play a wonderful assist.
Hey, what an assist, man.
He played a wonderful slide pass.
I must admit, I think for any sports lover all around the world, especially people who love track and field and football combined, that moment, I can't
to watch you, like, I was like, yes,
I was
yes.
like, yes,
I'm like,
youth.
when I saw him going down, so he was on the right flank.
Yes.
And when I said, all right, weighted pass. Don't put it too heavy. Come on. And when I saw the ball and I saw
nice
his name slips
cross.
me, and he just popped
On the
it
left
in.
wing, he came and just took it.
I was like,
fantastic.
yes.
It was fantastic.
Sometimes the assist is just as beautiful as the goal.
Look here. And sometimes you can't complete without the assist. What is a Jordan without a Pippin? Come on now.
Who's going to pass the ball? Pass the ball.
That's right.
So I enjoyed it.
Speaking of football, the Jamaica's Reggae Boys beat Domrep 3-2 in a World Cup qualifier. Yeah, Jamaica defeated the Dominican Republic 3-2. Dominica rather.
Dominica, not the
Hey, somebody setting me up here. In their CONCACAF World Cup second round Group E game at Windsor Park. And they're going to play on Sunday. They're going to play Guatemala. Wait, hold on. No, man, hold on. No, Guatemala is now on top with them. They both have 6 points. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So they're both at the top of the table.
Nice.
So
Well,
Jamaica and Guatemala. Really and truly, I'm going to go on a limb here and say
I don't
those
think
are
it should
the
have
two
ended.
coming out of the
I
road.
mean, it was a little bit unfortunate.
Out of
I
the
think we
group.
learned a lot from the game because they shouldn't have let it get to 3-2 because I believe they were 3-0.
We were ahead, yeah.
So, I mean, they came back and scored some late goals.
Correct.
But, I mean, all right.
I'm sure the conversations in the dressing room would have spoken to the defensive
because you
line.
wanted the clean sheet, and it's important to
Goal
have that
difference
clean
counts.
sheet. Yeah,
And
definitely.
if I'm not mistaken, when I looked at the sheet yesterday, Guatemala's goal difference is up there. I think is a 9-point goal difference they have. Yeah.
So when you let in two, it is important.
For sure.
Well, speaking of the Reggae Boys, remember to tune into CVMTV.com from June 20 to July 14 to follow the Reggae Boys on their journey in Copa America. They'll be taking on Mexico in their opening game at Copa America 2024 on June 22. And yes, you can watch it live on CVM TV. So big up them and big up we for carrying it.
Today is also the International Day of Play.
International Day of Play?
As in play.
Like children?
No,
or adults?
as in everybody should play.
Oh.
As in ramp. Put down your phone. Stop taking yourself so serious.
And play?
play.
Well, not right now. No, I know.
Oh, we have a little hopscotch action happening behind the camera here.
But I mean, well, for children, play is so important in cognitive and physical development.
And social.
Yes, and social
Critically
development.
important in social development.
Like, it is a pleasure for me to watch my son, like when we go anywhere, like on the weekend, like we came from Taekwondo and we stopped to get fries at Wendy's in Constant Spring. But by the way, they're awesome. They're like, I walk in and they're just like, fries coming, large fries, orange juice, and like everybody know. And like, so when he comes in with me, like everybody knows that he's going to look for a child and start ramping.
I love that.
And that day, there were 4 other kids by themselves, just with their parents, and then like they gave each other the look, and Jackson just goes to this little girl, hi, and the ramping start.
What did Jackson do?
Him just got to her, hi. I'm saying him start run up and down, and like her poor mother, Kai, and I'm like, hold on, and I said to her mother, only child, and she said yes, and I'm like, leave them, man. Leave them. Them all right.
And
the 4 of them, they were just you'd think that they knew each other from a long time. But they negotiate, and you don't know how old they are, because when children are playing, they negotiate.
Yes, man.
Can you, like a child who is older and more developed cognitively and physically will kind of come down to the level of some, but also the older one will pull up the younger one.
Correct.
And so it is beautiful to watch them.
They learn the art of negotiation early. Yeah. Which game we should play, who should go first, who should go next.
Yes, negotiation.
I love it. But the adults also need to play. My dad always says this thing, and I love it. My dad is very playful and very childlike.
Yes, you've always told me. You've always told me, yeah.
But no nonsense as well.
Yes,
but very playful. And anytime he's, getting going, I'm always like, Daddy, you're such a big kid. And every single time, bar none, he says, when the child in me dies is when I die. And it's never left me. And I think it's so important that as adults, we don't take ourselves so seriously that we don't honor the child within us. Like, we still need to be able to be playful. And I think it's important.
I agree.
Maybe play a board game today.
Play something.
Play cards.
Play something. Yeah?
Little jacks.
Something.
Little...
Sighted. Yeah, sighted. All right. You may be surprised to know just how many of our popular festival songs Eric Donaldson is responsible for. But don't take my word for it. Run that mixtape selector.
I will never leave her shores. I will never run away. I will always believe in the black, the green, the gold, I say. Our nation great of all the trials. We must face the test of time. Oh, cherry, oh, baby. Don't you know I'm in need of thee? If you don't believe it's true, what have you left for me to do? So long I've been waiting for you to come right in. And now that we are together, please make all my joys come over. Oh, sweet Jamaica is now on the move. Help me with my song and let the people then come sing along. Take up your cutlass, a shovel and your hoe. Take up your books, then people let us go. Call out the youth and rather let us show. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to grow. If them are dead, like the one that make them come. If them are ballad, run and make them come. If you would read my mind, Lolita, you would know the love I have to give you. The mind would know. Look at the thing you said to me, that's really means a lot.
The new KFC Chizza Zinger. Crispy, spicy chicken topped with marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni in a brioche bun. Available for a limited time. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Jan Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success. is a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. And by doing so, we have expanded industries, improved communities, and transformed the lives of entire families for the better.
JN Bank, small business loan, help business like ours come to life and grow over the years.
Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life. JN Bank Small Business Loan.
Choose your life insurance coverage, apply, and pay online. Live the e-life with Sagicor Life. The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
The new KFC Chizza Zinger. Crispy, spicy chicken topped with marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni in a brioche bun. Available for a limited time. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Hi, I'm Celine Gordon, host of Holy Road.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy John Mark Wigan, host on the show Holy Road. Listen, people need to know what's happening in the churches and in ministry in all of Jamaica. It's an absolute blessing. We're really excited to share this.
Tune in to CVM. See it happen.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Welcome back to Sunrise. The time is 16 and a half after 6 on this Tuesday morning. If you're just joining us, you're right in time for the Tuesday headlines with our girl, Tikimus Maximus Meridius.
I don't know. That encouraged me to do this morning. Great morning.
How are you?
We're good, but I want to jump right into it because I have, things this morning.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
right,
mean?
things.
We've got stuff.
All right.
So let's jump into it. First up, better road regulations or abuse of power. Taxi operators locally abstained from work and instead engaged in protest action against the state in what they are calling an alleged abuse of power. The latest charge, an unfair demerit system, which, according to the operators, say they are losing points even when they pay. So early Monday morning in Portmore, Hanover, and St. James, some public passenger vehicle operators halted services, expressing worry about license revocations and vehicle seizures under the Road Traffic Act 2018 and the Road Traffic Regulations of 2022, in which the Island Traffic Authority can suspend a driver's license for accumulating at least 10 demerit points. 10 to 13 points earn a 6-month suspension, while 14 to 19 points result in a 1-year suspension. Additionally, vehicles can be impounded for other infractions. At least one operator is seeking leniency. Speaking with CVM News, a Kingston-based taxi operator stated that the strikes would likely continue if the government fails to reach a compromise on the matter.
Please continue. You notice how good the roads were yesterday?
Listen.
Have you ever noticed that every time the taximen go on strike, I don't see people stranded for some reason, and the roads are just less chaotic. Go on strike again. I dare you. Go on strike again. You know what I find hilarious? You know what I find hilarious?
Tell me, Dennis. I'm very interested.
This point system that they're protesting has always been in existence. It's just that it's never worked. And so when you say that you lose points even if you pay, what part of $6,000 and 3 points don't you understand? It's not or,
yes,
it's and.
Yeah. Right. But also, ultimately, if you do not want to have your license revoked or suspended, guess what you do? You follow the Road Act.
Yes.
Because guess what happens if you follow the Road Act, Teeks? You keep your license.
You keep your license. And these are the same guys who, if them get the chance and go a foreign, them are going to run dollar taxi
they're gonna
and
fall
they're
in
going to
line.
conform.
They're going to fall in
So
line.
guess what? Stay in Jamaica and conform. Or protest again, please, because I was loving it yesterday.
You know what? Let's move on to the next headline, shall we? Let's do it. Keys to the region, my God, is truly amazing. Let me not do that.
It wasn't bad.
Was it not bad? It was sung by our very own media practitioner and attorney at law, Mrs. Kadine Mommy Kitty Wilkinson, at the presentation ceremony held in South Florida this past Friday, after she was presented with the key to the region by the 16th City Commissioners. And in true Miss Kitty style, she gave an inspirational and motivating acceptance speech. And because we are her Sunrise family, you know what I mean? We had to get the scoop. So check this out.
Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life.
You. We love you. I listened to Miss Kitty on the radio. I was in Jamaica visiting, and I was saying, who's this woman? She was so electric, she was so dynamic, she was amazing. And, you know, in my past life, I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be a whole lot. But Miss Kitty lives my dream. And when she was no longer on radio, I said, what a dreadful act. And then I saw her on TV.
Oh my God.
And I said, this woman knows how to invent and reinvent. Miss Kitty, we want you to know that you're always welcome to the region. This is what this means. It is amalgamation of keys given on this June 7, 2024 at Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the key to the region.
Testimony, go to follow you they go.
That nice man, but I have more. Mrs. Kadine Mommy Kitty Wilkinson, key to the region recipient, joins us this morning on Headlines.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, family. Oh my God, I miss you guys. Hi, Yendi. Hi, Uncle Dennis. Well, hi, Auntie Yendi. Hi, Uncle Dennis. Hi, Auntie TK. How are you guys doing this morning?
We are good. We are good. How are you?
Yes.
You look surprisingly well rested.
No, do with that. No. I wake up 2 times for the night. I do with that. Right now, I'm on fumes right now. But you know what? I am great. I am so grateful. I am humbled. I am happy. Like I am happy in my soul. You know, as I'm watching that footage, the montage, I just, goosebumps took me a while ago, you know, because I said to myself, wow, that's me, a little girl from Duhaney Park, Kingston 20, who had a big dream, whose parents told her that she could be whatever she wanted to be if she worked hard, be disciplined, be committed, and to see it come to fruition. I am so grateful, and I will say to my CVM family that you guys are getting the first look of the key, on national TV, right? Yes.
Very
and
nice.
You know, wherever I go, Dennis, I try to make my family proud. I try to, wherever I am. So I don't just represent for myself, I'm representing for CVM as well, representing for my Sunrise family as well, and also to other little girls and boys who want to dream bigger than themselves. There are times when people will tell you that you can't or you should not, or may want you to feel like you don't deserve or you don't belong. But don't listen to the noise. You are not who they say you are. You are who God says you are. And I am very grateful to Commissioner Marlon Bolton and all the commissioners in South Florida for this very wonderful honor. And I don't take it lightly at all. And I'm very, very grateful.
Kadine, let me ask you quickly. you know, some people, you know, you hear about receive the keys to the city or the keys to something, a region. It is significant that, like, the several commissioners in South Florida said, let's come together and do it as a region. But, I mean, for those who don't understand the tradition and the importance, what does it mean to you, not just to you, but to the people of South Florida, for their politicians to say, let's bestow this honor upon Kadine Wilkinson?
Well, they have realized and recognized my work, and so when I go to South Florida, I am welcomed with open arms. You're kind of now a VIP, so to speak, right? You know, you may be invited to different functions, right? To do different things in an official capacity. So you're no longer just somebody coming off of a plane and you're just there and you're just in the place. You know, you're recognized by the commissioners, because then, to be honest, I originally thought it was just from Commissioner Marlon Bolton, because that's what I saw, all the commissioners lined off, and then when I looked at the plaque and I saw all of their names, I said, wow, this was a vetting purpose. So, and commissioners are from different places, right? So I'm like, so like, sit down and talk with me. Like, sit down in one room.
Like, there was a discussion.
Oh,
there
wow.
was a discussion.
Like, you know, like, y'all was talking about me. But, you know, I am very happy that we oftentimes, ladies and gentlemen, live in a world or a culture where we honor people posthumously. It's always when people dead and gone, you're heaping the praises. Oh, Dennis was a good guy. Oh, TK was a great lady. Oh, Yendi was so awesome. But when Yendi was alive, you never told her.
Never tell her.
When Miss Kitty was alive, you never told her. So I am very happy that they took the time out to do it, because they could have honored so many other people, because we have so many great Jamaicans, right? And being in a male-dominated industry, it's not very easy to leave an indelible mark. And so I endeavor to always be the best, to always give off my best. And so it feels really great to be recognized for having standards.
Lastly, before we let you go back to Little Kitten, let's just ask, you know.
It's too weird. We know our time have come up.
Right. This is a new chapter for you, a fresh chapter with lots of blessing coming in. This would have been the first accomplishment, so to speak, since marriage and motherhood. How does this feel, sharing this with your husband and even with your daughter, and what does this do to light a further fire in Kadine Wilkinson?
Oh, wow, absolutely amazing. I have to say to my wonderful, charming, handsome, supportive husband, as I call him, my Corinthian post, he's absolutely amazing. And because my husband, I regard him as such a great man, I always want to make him proud of me, because I'm always so proud of him, right? I'm gonna tell him, say, I have 10 brain, and me only have half a brain, but you understand? Is that, you know, he has accomplished so much. When I look at my husband's CV, I say to myself, I said, what me doing alive? Like, me need to burn over and live 2 times. So when to make him proud, that means a lot to me, because I always want my husband to be proud of me. I know that I have my daughter Yendi, 3 months postpartum, by the way. You see me in that dress there. Dennis, when me see Yendi, you know, and me see Yendi belly flat in back here, me Jesus, Yendi pressure me, murder. Boy, then when we see Yendi in at the gym, TK, hear me. So then me need to go start run, come back from a stadium, man. Then say, no, man, if Yendi can't snap back some, I snap back button can't pop off. So, you know, though I was not, you know, feeling necessarily my best, I put up my best. And as you asked, Yendi, my first outing since motherhood and marriage, and, you know, it all culminated for me to mean something special. I, more than ever, I've always wanted to leave a legacy, you know, worthy of emulation. And now that I have my daughter, it makes it even more poignant that I do that, right? Because I want my little girl to be able to say, that's my mommy. And you lead by example, because children live what they learn, right? Children, you can't tell them, do as I say and not as I do. So I try to inspire by doing. And now that I have my daughter, I just feel like I want to go harder. Right now, I'm just up, even though I'm tired, I'm red, but I just want up and say, yeah, girl, outer road, mommy, outer road. So, and it's also for me to inspire other mommies as well, to say, you know, you don't just have to be a mommy. You can be a mommy, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be so many things and still leave an impact. So I am very, very happy for my husband. As I say, I try to making proud of me every day. You guys are always in my mind. I always want Ollie proud of me. I always want TK proud of me. No, Dennis, I always want Dennis proud of me because I still try to surround myself with great people, people who I admire, people who I hold in high esteem. And so for me, I want to always impress you guys. Because my thing is, right, if you try to impress people who you don't even know, why not try to impress the people who you do know and who really care about you? So, you know, I want to just,
Sure.
And thanks sorry guys, thanks to all my fans. I want to thank my manager Tango as well. Thanks to Jermaine who was there, Jane, my entire team, Tanisha. Thanks of course to Letha Grandison. And again, many thanks, heartfelt thanks to Commissioner Marlon Bolton and all the commissioners of South Florida. I sincerely appreciate it. And this is one for Jamaica land we love as well.
Yeah, and you looked amazing. You looked amazing,
Thank you very much.
Mrs. Kitty.
Thank you,
We are proud of you, so
TK,
that's awesome.
If you want the dress is K-Tour styling, so you have to step out, girl.
Which is right.
Congrats.
Yes, love you guys.
Thank you very much. Take care. And big up Kimani as
love
well.
you, everybody. And by the way, thanks to all the viewers who send their love. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And again, to Kimani Marley also, big up Kimani on being a recipient as well. It was indeed an auspicious occasion.
Hey.
All right, indeed.
Well, that's
Thanks,
the headlines.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye. When we return, new month. Well, new language. It's time to flex those fluency muscles. Me nervous.
All right.
With some lingua italiana.
All right.
Presto? Prego.
Prego.
Spaghetti.
Hey, come on.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Copa America 2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, is it, Reverend Martin? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Back to Sunrise. Now grab your espresso and get ready to channel your best Italian accent. I hope this isn't actually offensive. It's not, right? When we do all of these. The Mario. Luigi.
The stereotype.
I know. Well, we'll find out.
When you go to Italy and you actually see it, you know,
yeah.
You're like, that's how they are.
You know when you see it the most?
Yeah.
If somebody bad drives somebody and they... Well, Dennis and I have signed up for a gap year, and well, it's more like a gap month for June, to be immersed in the Italian language.
All right.
So our tutor for this semester is communication and knowledge management expert at the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, Daniele Mariani. Now, this morning, he'll be introducing us to Le Basi dell'Italiano. Is correct? That's right. Okay. And that's the basics of Italian. Benvenuto, Mariani. So?
Grazie. Yes, benvenuto.
Benvenuto.
Prego.
Okay. How we starting this thing? How hard is Italian? Let's be really honest.
Well, Italian is like more or less like Spanish.
Okay.
But it's, I would say, not easy to learn. But I think if you go into the mood, into the culture, it comes easy to speak Italian.
All right, so what are some of the basics that we're going to be learning today?
Well, today we will start, let's say, the greetings, and then some basic sentence, just in some situation you might need some help.
Okay.
So we will start with a typical way to introduce yourself. So it's like ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, which is the way to start. It's very formal. Or salve, which is more formal.
Okay.
Salve. So ciao.
So ciao. Is like
hi.
maybe a hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
But it's very important to write because actually here we start with something like it's like this.
Ciao.
It's C-I. The sound is C-H-I.
Right.
So that's why we say ciao.
Ciao.
Yes.
Ciao. And then, of course, there's also, it depends from the timing of the day. So we start with buongiorno, which is good morning.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, yes, I know that
then,
one.
like something.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Okay, buongiorno.
And then we have when it starts to become noon. So it's usually buongiorno, it's from 8 a.m. until midday. And then there's the good afternoon, which is buon pomeriggio.
I'm sorry, what now?
Buon pomeriggio.
Buon pomeriggio.
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 So same buon.
Buon.
Yeah, every greeting starts with buon.
Buon.
Something like have a good.
That's
what the meaning of buon.
Buon pomeriggio.
Buon pomeriggio, so it's good afternoon, and it starts from midday until 5 p.m. more or less. That's good afternoon.
Okay.
And then we start with buonasera, which is good evening.
Buonasera.
Which is from 5 p.m. until more or less 10 p.m. And then we start good night, which is buonanotte.
Okay.
Buonanotte.
That's like buenas
Buonanotte.
noches.
Yes. Yes.
Buonanotte. Buonanotte.
The way to greet people.
Okay, buonanotte.
And then, of course, when you say goodbye to people, it's like arrivederci.
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 Yeah, we know that one. Yeah, arrivederci.
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 Arrivederci, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, arrivederci.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember, oh my gosh, you remember, which movie was that again when he was like, arrivederci, dork?
Yes, I know.
Home Alone or something like that? All right, and how do you do, how are you?
Come stai?
¿Cómo estás?
That's...
Like, ¿cómo está?
Yes.
Yes,
Como
yeah, it's
stai?
like Spanish.
Is it
Come?
Come?
¿Cómo estás?
Come stai?
Come stai?
It's like como estás in Spanish. Actually, in Italy, we have also this problem that some Italian thinks that to speak Spanish is just speaking in Italian and putting an S at the end of every word. But it doesn't work like this.
¿Cómo estás?
Come stai?
¿Cómo estás?
And usually you replay sto bene, grazie. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Say
again?
Sto bene, grazie.
Sto bene, grazie.
Yeah, grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie is thank you.
Grazie.
What is grazie mille?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Like a million times.
Millions, yes, it's thousands.
Ah, got you.
Yeah.
But of course, it's always very important because, you know, we have this kind of stereotype that in Italy we move our hands a lot.
Oh my
but
God.
This one we use only for certain things. So we don't say good morning, we don't say good night.
That's when you're upset.
Yeah, usually it's like, what do you want? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Yeah, what's happening? Something like this.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
How do you say, see you soon?
Ci vediamo presto. Ci Vediamo, presto.
Vediamo, presto.
Yeah.
Presto is soon.
Soon. Ci is like
presto.
We see each others. Yeah. Presto soon. Ci vediamo, we will see each other soon.
I love language. It's so cool.
That's
it's
so
actually really
wonderful.
cool.
That's so
yeah.
cool. So, okay. Please is like Spanish.
Please is like per favore. Spanish is por favor,
yeah.
But in Italian it's per favore.
Per favore.
Per favore.
Per favore.
Per favore. And thank you is grazie.
Yes.
And your welcome is prego. But prego, because when you go to a store and you're in the line and it's your turn, the person will say prego.
Prego. We even show
like,
the way.
welcome.
Please come.
You're welcome.
Yes. So it means come. You're welcome.
Let's say.
Like how, I mean, in context you get it, but like
exactly.
why the same word for the two things?
Because in somehow it's like please yourself. Prego.
Prego.
So please come inside, join us.
So basically, when I go down the supermarket aisle and I see the sauce that says prego, it's telling me, please eat this sauce. Take this sauce.
It means also to pray, prego.
Oh,
it's a verb.
really?
I pray, it's prego.
Prego. So what is to pray?
Pregare.
Pregare. And then you conjugate it. So prego is I pray.
So prega, spell it. How do you spell the infinitive?
Pregare. It's like this.
Oh, pregare. Okay. So prego is I pray.
Prego. I pray.
But if I'm saying thank you, I also say grazie. And if I'm saying you're welcome, prego.
Prego. Yeah.
Well, grazie, signori Danielli. Just kidding.
Signore
Daniele.
Daniele.
Yeah, because the E we pronounce like
a hard E.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mariani.
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 Well, grazie. Grazie mille. Grazie mille.
All right, that was Daniele Mariani. Daniele Mariani is a communication and knowledge management expert at the United Nations Environment Program. When we return, we are going to learn how students are turning their academic dreams into reality with a little help from the University of Technology Scholarship Office. Stick and stay.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Hey.
Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
Lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you'll be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Take your safety seriously. Always wear your seatbelt. A message from the Road Safety Unit in the Island Traffic Authority.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, did you know that over 100 scholarships and bursaries are offered yearly, primarily catering to undergraduate degree programs? And the University of Technology Jamaica Scholarship Office serves as a beacon of hope for students seeking financial assistance to pursue their academic dreams. We're joined this morning by two esteemed guests who are at the forefront, really, of empowering students through education. Scholarship Officer Pauline Maduri and Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, Professor Sean Thorpe. And they're going to be sharing just how much the University of Technology is opening their doors and making education accessible for everyone. Morning, lady and gentlemen.
Morning. Listen, if you guys come here one more time, I'm about to enroll at UTech because this is very inviting. Yes. Honestly, you know, we last spoke about all of the programs on offer, which really was an eye-opener even for myself. But now you're saying, yeah, the programs are on offer, but there are tons of scholarship opportunities. Walk us through some of these scholarship opportunities, Ms. Maduri.
Okay, as you mentioned, we have over 100 scholarships, which last academic year, or should I say the 23-24 academic year, we have a value of $330 million in value, which approximately 2,000 students benefited from those scholarships.
Excellent.
So we have them ranging from partial to full including boarding, miscellaneous of food, laptops, uniforms. So it spans from partial to full.
And I think that's important because not everyone needs the same help.
Right.
And so, like, how important was it for you to tweak the different types of scholarship offerings and bursary offerings for different people over time who would have come with needs that you didn't know about?
Yeah. Well, fortunately or unfortunately for us, the donors who determine the value of their scholarships. So we carry their wishes out.
Okay.
So the students are selected based on criteria, of course, because different scholarships are offered to different programs, different years. So hence, they will apply accordingly, and most of them, they have to be interviewed because we have to look at their academics, their leadership qualities, their involvement in co-curricular activities. Of course, we not only look at where they're coming from, but we look at in their community, in their churches, if they are involved. So they look for holistic students.
You know, when I was on campus, one of the things I realized was that there were so many scholarships that were never taken up because of a lack of information. People just don't know. People don't inform themselves, which is why I'm glad we're having this conversation. Do you have that problem now that, for instance, you have 5 scholarships being given out in this specific area and 5 people turned up, so 5 people got them?
Well, we have that, but what happened is they do not have the urge to apply. They don't feel like they are worthy of the scholarship, so hence they will take a back seat. So we try to encourage them through the different faculties so they can actually apply for these scholarships.
Prof, let's talk a little bit about that. You're the dean of one of the faculties at the university. Let's talk about how important it is for someone to look at the full spectrum of what is offered and realize that something is tailored for them based on their interest, and tap into these scholarship opportunities. Let's talk a bit about that.
Well, good morning and thank you for having me. So as the Dean of Engineering and Computing, we are highly focused on STEM.
Right.
You would have heard the Prime Minister saying STEM Island.
Yes.
We have been at that game as UTech for a very long time, from CAS to UTech. This year in particular, we are actually catering to 200 students coming in with the opportunity of having tuition-based scholarships for engineering and computing-based courses, from cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, the whole works, mechanical engineering, industrial, civil engineering, nearly 13 programs as it is to support the outcomes for students from communities who do not have that opportunity. They are bright, so they have the right aptitude. They also have the right attitude, but they just don't have the money to participate.
Right.
So we have focused, based on government offerings in the last year, to have 1,000 scholarships over the next 5 years, starting last year with 200 each year coming into our programs of study to do any area within engineering and computing. And it's a 4-year option for completing a diploma or degree in the engineering and computing disciplines.
Nice.
You know what's really important about choosing a field of study is being able to be gainfully employed when you're complete. And what I like about what you said a while ago is in looking in tandem with the direction the government is going and where they're going for Jamaica
where
and
the
economy is going. I listen to the programs that you can talk about AI and you can talk about things that actually are now literally where the world is going. It means that I'm coming out of UTech then with a degree that is actually useful and ready to
highly
go.
marketable. And just to put things into further context, we are now in the knowledge process outsourcing industry. We used to talk about business process outsourcing. That era has been decimated somewhat. You know, it is now knowledge process outsourcing, meaning that all the jobs that are out there today are data intensive. And data intensive means you have to have the skills to harness the power of data to drive any business. We'll agree that businesses are digital businesses and built on data, so we have to prepare who we call the knowledge process outsourcing type skill set for graduates who need to be in the market in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So it's very timely that we're doing this.
Finally, Ms. Maduri, for those persons who are listening to this conversation, watching this conversation and saying, may I apply? No. How do they get in touch?
The good thing, scholarships are open now. Deadline is July 31st for most, unless otherwise indicated. They have an earlier deadline, but July 31st is the deadline for most of the scholarships.
And they hear back by when?
Unfortunately for us, CXC Cape comes out in August. So we actually have to wait on those results to come out for us to actually start the real process. But however, apply now and you await your CXC Capes as it comes out. But the application form is on the university's website, and for returning students is on your student portal as well. It is a fillable form. You do not need to leave Westmoreland to come to drop off the application form. Just fill it out online and return it to us.
All right, there you have it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
All right, that was Professor Sean Thorpe, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Computing at UTech, and Pauline Maduri, Scholarship Officer at UTech. On the other side of the break, we learn just how a pint of blood can make a big difference in morning checkup. More Sunrise coming up.
Boys and girls, listen up. You can be anything in the world.
Need auto insurance? Advantage General puts you in the driver's seat. With Advantage General Online, you've got the green light to request a quote, purchase insurance, submit claims, even pay renewals online. Go from zero to insured in 10 minutes.
All done.
Advantage General, a member of Sagicor Group Jamaica.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Quick question. Have you ever donated blood?
Yes.
Well, if yes, it's important to know that everyday heroes like you make a life-saving difference for patients in need. So from accident victims to cancer warriors, 1 pint can make a massive difference. With World Blood Donor Day just around the corner on June 14, we're shining a spotlight on the profound impact of blood donation and the upcoming celebrations exploring the theme 20 years of celebrating giving. Thank you, blood donors. From expressing gratitude to inspiring action, we're honored to welcome blood donor organizer from the National Blood Transfusion Service, Igor Allen. Welcome to Sunrise.
Igor, how are you doing, man?
Very well.
Good. Boy, you're always ready to have the conversation about blood donation, no matter what the time is, no matter what the day. Big up to you on that as well.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.
So Dennis donates blood. I donate blood. I think we both find this a very important part of giving back.
It's very important.
But let us truly get into the real importance of it. Why do we need to give blood? How do we, the importance of supplying the blood bank and the effects of that?
The simple answer, if there's no blood, people die.
Yeah.
Blood is essential medicine that is needed in hospitals every single day.
Yeah.
Jamaica just meets 50% of the demand.
Wow.
And there are some days when it's really low. There are some months when it's really low.
Well, we depend on people, Dennis, to come out and donate.
Yeah.
There are no substitutes, none whatsoever. So if people don't donate, we don't have it. And there are centers right across the island.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a couple of years ago, and she said, I'm going to show you. She said, like, I have a pint of, I have like 2 of this, and that's all. And she was making the point that, a mother was coming in and she was going to do a C-section, and, you need the blood. And then a person I'm not going to say a gunman, but a person in a violent confrontation, 2 people in a violent confrontation came in and they were a greater emergency need.
Right.
Bam. Like one event, one car accident can knock out your plans for the day, for the week.
Right. So one of the things that we push as well is trying to minimize the need. So encourage persons to be safer on the roads. Encourage persons to be safe and be aware of their surroundings to avoid certain situations. Don't go certain places. Right? However, the truth be told is that we need persons to come out and donate.
And obviously that's the importance of a day like June 14 to bring it to the awareness.
And also what we're doing is becoming more convenient for persons to donate.
How?
So the Spanish Town Collection Center is now open on a Saturday, and in short order we will open on another day. The announcements will be soon. We're implementing a software in short order that we're actually testing right now so we can better communicate with our donors. Cornwall also is opening every second Saturday.
Oh, wow.
So we can be more accommodating to our donors, make it easier.
Let me ask you this. How many times a year can someone give blood?
Every 3 months or up to 4 times, depending on when in the year they started.
So we don't actually have to wait on a blood drive, do we? Or we don't have to wait on International Blood Donation Day. We can make this a cultural thing where we say, once a quarter, I'm going to go to give blood.
Or you can do like Kadine and host a blood drive.
True.
Yes,
or each individual watching.
Or you can do an office blood drive,
And I particularly encourage all the BPOs out there to do a blood drive.
Yeah.
They have like a captive audience.
Yes.
Yeah,
and a concentration
so true.
of people.
But here's a benefit of being a blood donor. Like, recently, a friend of mine said, my father needs some blood, and I was not able to go and make a donation, but I have an account.
Right.
And I'm like, I'll just take some out of my account. It's like money. I'm going to take some out of my account and just write it up and make him get. Boom, that was it.
Convenience, once you're a donor.
Yeah, so.
Let's talk a little bit to the person who is a bit squeamish, or a bit put off. They feel a little weird, you know.
They've never done it before.
They've never done it, and the idea actually seems a bit daunting, and they're afraid. What do you say to that person to encourage them?
Think about the impact your donation will have. Think about your donation saving that breadwinner out there and preventing a family from suffering undue duress. And really, once they do it, they go, oh, that was it?
Exactly. It's really not bad. It's genuinely not bad. And it does feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. And it is much quicker than you think. It's not. They go to their way to make the process very efficient.
Yeah. And there are centers right across the island that persons can donate, or if they have enough persons, we will come to them.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Our guest has been Igal Allen, blood donor organizer from the National Blood Transfusion Service. TK is on standby with the news. More Sunrise when we return.
Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Copa America 2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The Court of Appeal yesterday morning began the hearing to determine whether Vybz Cartel and 3 other men should be retried for the 2011 alleged murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Sean Storm Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John were charged and convicted of Williams' murder in 2014, receiving life sentences along with Cartel. However, the UK-based Privy Council overturned the convictions in March 2024, ordering Jamaica's local appeals court to decide on a retrial. Our reporter Natalia Clark was at the Court of Appeal and filed this report.
A panel of 3 justices today began the 5-day hearing to decide if famed entertainer Vybz Cartel and his co-accused will be granted a retrial. This is in relation to the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams, in which the men are implicated. The matter began shortly before 10 a.m. this morning with case submissions to include affidavits.
Acting Director of Public Prosecutions Claudette Thompson, representing the Crown, sought to dismiss some statements made in the affidavits. In DJ Vybz Cartel Palmer's statement, he contends a retrial would hinder his ability to support his family, while arguing his constitutional rights were being violated by current prison conditions. He also shared how the proceedings have affected him emotionally. The panel, comprising of Paulette Williams, Marva MacDonald Bishop, and Lord David Fraser, permitted these submissions. However, several submissions from Cartel's son, DJ Jaim Palmer, also called Little Vybz, were rejected, including an argument regarding the entertainer's heart condition and its impact on enduring a retrial. Affidavits were also submitted for co-accused Andre St. John, Kahira Jones, Sean Campbell's niece, and St. John's sister.
A recurring issue in the affidavits was the potential prejudice due to the intense publicity surrounding the case, which the parties argued would prevent the four men from receiving a fair trial. Concerns were also raised about the timeline for the retrial, should one be granted. This prompted lead judge Marva MacDonald Bishop to query the status of other cases that had been sent for retrial by the Court of Appeal. She emphasizes the importance of knowing whether previous retrials were successfully completed in the Supreme Court. She says understanding this is critical as the court seeks to be fair in its ruling. The panel subsequently requested an audit from the Supreme Court registrar on cases sent back in the past 6 years. In response, Acting DPP Thompson asked that the audit also account for delays caused by the COVID-19 pandemic or the unavailability of counsel or witnesses. Substantive arguments will be made on Tuesday, commencing at 9:30 a.m. And Natalia Clark, reporting for CVM News.
And it's time for Quick Biz with Andrew Laidley.
Hundreds of hospitality workers in Trelawney are benefiting from increased tourism demand at the newly minted Rio Aquarel Hotel. Rio says as the occupancy rate skyrockets, employment numbers are inevitably rising.
We have added around 700 new employees, 650 right now, but we're expecting for next week to increase further. July, we're expecting very high occupancy already, and we need more staff. Overall in the island, we're surpassed 3,000 staff members, and that's only the direct employees. Of course, a lot of other businesses benefit from opening a new hotel.
IDB Invest is joining forces with CIBC Caribbean to support sustainable development projects in the Caribbean. The Memorandum of Understanding between both entities creates a comprehensive framework of cooperation between the two financial institutions, focusing on initiatives aimed at fostering the growth of small and medium-sized enterprises. The objective of the partnership is to formalize a strategic alliance that facilitates seamless collaboration between IDB Invest and CIBC. The collaboration will extend to the usage of financing solutions, guarantees, loans, co-financings, capital market issuances, among others, across the identified thematic areas. And that's your quick biz. Be sure to tune in to CVM News for the latest business news of the day. I'm Andrew Laidley.
And over in sports, let's talk track and field. Jamaica's two-time sprint double Olympic champion, Elaine Thompson-Herah, suffered an injury after competing in the 100 meters at the New York Grand Prix on Sunday, where she finished last in 11.48 seconds. It was her second outing for the season after finishing 8th at the Prefontaine Classic Diamond League meet in Oregon 2 weeks ago. This latest injury to Thompson-Herah has raised fresh concerns for track and field fans as Jamaica's National Senior Championships are set to begin on June 27, less than 3 weeks away. Her absence from this Paris Olympics will be a significant loss to both Jamaica as well as the global track and field community, as Thompson-Herah remains one of the sport's most electrifying sprinters. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. More Sunrise after this.
Paint and play. Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
I am the only dog.
But we fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Celine, why God? We can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it.
Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
Thanks for staying with us. If you've just joined us, thanks for coming along. It's time to shift gears to another groundbreaking initiative, really, in the healthcare sector. Accessible and affordable HIV testing, treatments, and care with the Health Connect Jamaica mobile app. Developed by the University of the West Indies Faculty of Medical Sciences, this app is designed to significantly enhance healthcare delivery and accessibility throughout Jamaica, connecting patients with healthcare providers, offering vital information, and even supporting the management of medical appointments and updates. Director of Health Connect Jamaica, Dr. Alicia Webster, joins us to share how much this cutting-edge technology is now really potentially transforming lives and bridging gaps in healthcare access. Welcome, Doc. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you.
Where's this idea? We're good. Where did the idea? Well, clearly the gaps were there, and that's the way science works. You try to bridge gaps.
Right.
But, you know, what was the thinking behind the design of this app?
Right, so, you know, we were looking at our health landscape and what the community was like. And we know now through research that half of the Jamaican population is under the age of 25 years of age. And so in order to reach the underserved, unattached youth, in general, we knew we needed an innovative healthcare solution, and what better way to reach the youth than through social media and apps.
It's funny that you say reach the youth. Are we taking healthcare as seriously as we ought to be when we look at the younger generation and how they approach their overall wellness and their health?
So it's a two-pronged approach, right? Because the youth, they feel invincible, but at the same time, we are in the information age where they have all this information accessible to them through Google and the World Wide Web. But at the same time, you know, what is common is common. So we find that people will research things on healthcare, but they won't actually go in to a doctor's office and get their regular health checks. They won't actually go in to see a specialist if they have a concern. The first thing that they'll do is go online and research their symptoms.
You know, according to WebMD, everything,
right.
You know you have cancer, you're gonna die in 2 business days.
I'm telling you,
everything.
I have friends that question me about WebMD, and I'm like, are you gonna trust WebMD or are you gonna trust my MD?
Right. Right.
I like it. You know, but a part of the challenge I think that we face is that some people, particularly men, have poor health-seeking behavior, and so but they'll be in their phone.
Exactly.
I mean, how can the app, or is the app designed to improve health-seeking behavior by making it easier?
Yes, so the app is user-friendly and innovative in its approach, right? So not only are you able to access information about HIV prevention, treatment, testing, you're able to also order HIV self-testing kits. So for example, if you wanted to know your HIV status, you could order a kit through the app to be delivered to your location or to be collected at one of our partnering pharmacies, and then you are able to take your healthcare into your own hands. So we plan to enhance accessibility and empower persons to take their healthcare into their own hands by using the app.
One of the things we said in the intro as well was the ability to make appointments.
Yes.
That's probably really important because half of the battle a lot of the times is picking up the phone, calling the office, making the appointment versus just being able to take up people and say, all right, log that in.
Exactly.
Walk us through that.
Yeah, so through the app, persons are able to go in, make appointments to speak with one of our peer navigators or to see a clinician if they so desire. They're also able to access our peer navigators and our clinicians through audio, text, and video calls.
Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Yeah,
that's really important.
So we really took into account, you know, the different needs that people may have, and we're still testing our landscape and improving our digital landscape and getting feedback from not only the youth who we really target, but the wide spectrum of ages.
I mean, just yesterday, Apple announced, you know, a raft of changes with AI and how it's going to be engaging apps. We've already seen Meta start moving in that direction. Are we going to have, in the long term of this app, you know, some AI integration into it?
Yes, we plan to do AI integration. So the app is built on blockchain, right? To ensure privacy and confidentiality. And we plan to integrate AI into it in order to also serve people living with disabilities, right? So to make sure that the app can generate audio from the text content and ensure that we're able to reach everyone.
Awesome. I have to ask because, you know, sometimes I have to ask the question and then really, sometimes you don't know the app and you're like, ugh. The user interface is horrible. Tell me about the user interface of the app. Is it nice and good? I want a nice. I like
it's nice. The first thing, as you open the page, you'll see the beautiful royal blue and yellow of Health Connect Jamaica. You're greeted by a friendly face. And there are video instructions on how to use the app, what the app's about. If you need further assistance, right there and then, you know, you just choose whether you want to you get a HIV self-test kit or you need treatment, and the app will actually guide you along the process with pop-ups.
Well, we know all about it. When can we access it? Where can we access it? Tell us that next.
Sure. So we are doing the final on-the-ground testing, but it should be available in the App Store for both iOS, you know, all of the iPhone users, and Android. Not me either. Samsung. Yes.
I use both.
I feel seen.
I use both.
Yes.
Equally. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a creature of habit. So yeah, both iOS and Android.
Thank you.
At the end of the month.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah,
and it's free to download, and it's also free to use. So once you've downloaded the app on Wi-Fi or in your homes, you can access the app anywhere without the need for data.
One other question. Wait a minute. Hold up now. That is actually very cool because you're saying to me it doesn't matter if I can buy a package. Doesn't matter if I live where I don't receive service. I get access.
So for the initial setup, you either have to have a package or be on Wi-Fi to bring it down. But once you do, you will be able to access it anywhere, anytime within Jamaica.
Wow.
Very
Definitely.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Our guest has been Dr. Alicia Webster, the director of Health Connect Jamaica. Download it at the end of the month. It's now time for a break. Sunrise Earth is up next.
Yeah.
Society dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Copa America 2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
So it's time to take a splash inside the local marine conservation efforts, uncovering the vital role sanctuaries play in preserving marine ecosystems. So from Montego Bay's pioneering marine park, established in 1991, to a community-focused approach in the Portland Bight Protected Area, we explore the delicate balance of marine life and how, we're going to learn how important a sustainable future is for both nature and communities. So joining us this morning to tell us more is Educational and Community Outreach Officer at the Montego Bay Marine Park Trust, Charlinda Forrester, and Executive Director at the Caribbean Coastal Area Management Foundation, Ingrid Parchment. Welcome to Sunrise. Morning, ladies.
Welcome, ladies.
Good
Welcome.
morning. Ingrid, you with us there as well?
Yes, I am. Morning.
Awesome. So I'm going to throw the first question to Charlinda. Let's just talk a bit about ecosystems and just how critically important marine life is to the ecosystems.
All right, so the marine life is very important, especially because we're a small island. So everything is revolving around the waters and how we depend on it. So take, for example, the marine park, the Montego Bay Marine Park. We are in Montego Bay, which is a very touristy hub. So you can imagine the sun, the seas, and the waters that we're selling. It's really the core of the sanctuary. So the work and the conservation of the sanctuaries is really what is pushing a large part of our economy, which is tourism. So it's very important for food security, job security, all of that. So it's very important.
Ingrid, CCAM has been doing its job for a long time. It has, evolved in terms of what it does. But the idea that the marine areas, the coastal areas, have to be managed, explain that significance to begin with, the importance of managing them.
So, good morning. Thanks for having me. When we think about the management, we think about how it is that we work together. So it is providing information on the value of the resources and the impact of negative actions, and working with stakeholders. So it's working with community groups, working with government, working with the private sector, work with donors to ensure that we can have a future. We're not trying to encourage persons to overfish. We're not trying to look at improper development, because that is really one of the major things that we have. And we want to make sure that when decisions are being made, that is made in a collaborative approach or in a collaborative way. Let's have a discussion, let the stakeholders on the ground who are being impacted know what it is that you want to do, and hear from them about why it could be done maybe a little differently so that you can get buy-in and have a future.
You know, you mentioned having a future. I think that's one of the things that people probably often overlook, the critical importance of managing these areas and the impact they have on our future. Even, you know, sometimes we have to put this thing in a relatable way for persons to know, all right, if you don't do this, you're going to affect how you eat.
Yes.
If you don't do this, you'll affect how, where you live. Let's talk a bit, Ingrid, about some of the things that people, individuals can do and the responsibility they can take to help you and the work that you do.
I think the first thing is to be informed. Try and find out. We operate the Portland Bight Discovery Center in Salt River, and we offer tours. And there you can get information about wetlands management, fisheries management. We can hear from you as well, because there are times that as NGO managers, we have to make sure that it's not just us talking, but that we're listening and hearing what it is that people are doing and try and help them to make different decisions. So it's how you use your water, not just how you dispose of your garbage, but the garbage that you create. Do I need to buy this plastic bottle soda today? Or could I buy one that is in glass? Or could I buy something that I can make at home? I mean, maybe better using a mango, you know? Those are the kind of things. Do I buy that jeans that is going to tear up tomorrow? Or do I, you know, reuse one that I have at home? Those are the kind of things that we want people to think. Just simple things that you can do on an everyday basis that doesn't really cost you as much.
Right.
You know, Charlinda, the Montego Bay Marine Park, from a public education perspective, are you doing things, are you pulling people in, like the children, you know, to the public education that causes maybe the next generation to be more eco-sensitive, to be more marine intelligent?
Yes, we are doing that. So over the years, we've been working on several projects, but our most current project now is the Parrotfish Conservation Project, which is funded by the Rio Alliance Agency. So with that, we target monitoring of population of fish species, the parrotfish species, but a large part of it is environmental outreach. I mean, it's hard to change a grandmother's mind about something, but we try to target the young schools, the young groups. So if they can make a change, a paradigm shift about what they're learning about, how they can better do something, that's our approach. So easily, our project started last year, and we have done over 1,000 students from all different schools. So we try to create, you know, educational programs.
Don't underestimate how reverse socialization works. You know, you bringing home that parrotfish and those kids say, "Mommy, no!" Auntie Charlinda said, "Don't eat parrotfish."
No, but this is a very real thing. As in, it's
Mommy, no, we must recycle.
My daughter calls out anybody she see with a parrotfish in front of her. Anybody, because she is of the age when the initial ban came out. So she's of the thought process of, no. If you eat the parrotfish, you are going to impact our coral reefs. You are not considerate and kind to our environment. So you try to eat the parrotfish and your name bad in front of my daughter. So you're right. The awareness is important.
Yeah, and I like to add that we do love parrotfish as a nation, right? But we're encouraging persons. It's not that you can't have it at all, but just focus on the larger size. You don't want to have the babies. Think of it as a chicken. Would you just eat a chick? Wait for it to give you an egg or even another chicken, right? So we encourage persons eat mature fish. We want them alive to preserve the ecosystem because we benefit so greatly from it.
Indeed, always great to talk about these things. It's so important, and of course the conversation must go on. So anytime you want to talk about it, we're willing. Our guests have been Charlinda Forrester, Educational and Community Outreach Officer at the Montego Bay Marine Park and Trust, and Ingrid Parchment, the Executive Director at CCAM, the Caribbean Coastal Area Management Foundation. Coming up next, lace up those shoes. We're running for autism awareness. We'll be right back.
For America 2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for corporate supremacy. tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Employers and householders, access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hart is 7:30.
What's your story? What's your sign? Who dreamers? Yeah, what do people say? We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Our next story is one of compassion and advocacy in Jamaica, where some 678 babies are born with autism spectrum disorder. Consultant pediatrician and president of the Pediatric Association of Jamaica, Dr. Curtis Price, has been raising awareness around addressing the critical needs of these children. Well, today, Dr. Price is highlighting the PAJ's latest initiative. It is a 5K run dedicated to supporting children with autism in Jamaica. Welcome, Dr. Price. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm good. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about autism. I feel like it's a topic that we're hearing a lot more often than we used to hear. What is it exactly? What is this disorder? Speak to us about the spectrum.
Yeah. So autism is regarded as a neurodevelopmental or a neurobiological disorder.
Okay.
So basically, there's something going on with the brain, the we call the synapses, the interconnections of the brain, and it impacts on the child's development. So it affects, developmental modalities, specifically as it relates to social interaction, speech, behavior, and that sort of thing.
It is something that I think we are more sensitized to, persons discussing about their children being on the spectrum from one extreme to another. It is there. Are we getting better at the conversations that we are having around autism?
We're definitely getting better. People are more aware. The common people on the street are more aware. Doctors are more aware. As pediatricians, is something that we have to deal with because we do developmental surveillance on a daily basis. But the general doctors are now becoming are more attuned and aware of the situation, and are becoming better at diagnosing the condition, or at least picking up the condition for referrals.
So we pick it up, that's great. We're able to identify it. How do we deal with it? Are we fully aware of what is required?
Right, and that is, we are not, right? And people are confused. I have a mother who has 3 children with severe,
all 3?
autism, all 3.
Oh, wow.
And it's really very devastating. People are confused as to what to do, how to approach, what are the services available, and definitely, the resources. I have a mother who's waiting 2 years for just an assessment.
Wow.
That's how long the line is?
Yeah, in many instances, you know, all the services, when it comes to access to speech therapy, there are 6 speech therapists, probably 7 in Jamaica, and most of them are concentrated in Kingston. And even in Kingston, you have to wait 7 months, to get an assessment, an appointment.
And obviously you mentioned the speech therapist because that is one of the delays that's often experienced for a child on the spectrum.
Yeah, and for many parents, it's really devastating for them. Is my child going to speak?
But then that therein causes another problem, because you're in a situation where you see something and you'd want to act immediately, but the delay in diagnosis and assessment and diagnosis is so long that now the problem is now exacerbated.
Exactly, and not to mention the cost. So after you get that, you wait for that long appointment, then this exorbitant cost, plus the follow-up cost. Many of these are charged per hour, and the ordinary people really can't afford to deal with the cost associated with many of these services.
So let's talk about the 5K then. Yeah. The 5K is to raise awareness, is to provide what?
Yeah, so it's awareness and it's to provide financial support.
Okay.
All right, we intend to raise, $15 million. I started off by saying $50 million and they laughed at me. But we really need to help, these children. Right across the spectrum. We're looking at, the young children, getting their diagnosis. We're looking at children going to university. Children with autism do go to university. The dropout rate is extremely high.
Wow.
It's over 60%, so we're looking at the whole, gamut and the whole spectrum of things to support these children and their parents. It's really very challenging.
Tell us the what, where, whens about the 5K.
5K. So the 5K is June 23. It's at the University of the West Indies Ring Road.
Okay.
The warm-up starts at 6 a.m. and the run is at 6:30. I covered everything.
And you only need 20 minutes, right, Doc? That's your 5K time is just 20 minutes?
25.
And that's just because he wants to stay with his people a little longer, How does one register? How does one contribute?
Yeah, so there is a link. I'm not sure if we have it to project.
Yeah,
right. So there's a link. You just go on the link. racersjamaica.com and you register that way. It will provide all the information. You can donate, right? So you might be, outside of Jamaica, outside of Kingston, whatever you're not able to attend. We appreciate all the donations, that you can give, and just pass the word around. We want all, everybody to attend and support. It's very important.
You get chip and bib and all of them something?
Everything, right? Okay. You get your timing, your chip and bib.
Because people take them time seriously,
I do.
People take them time seriously,
Of course, we do. We appreciate that. We have some wonderful shirts available. You'll see some of that as well.
We're going to have you leave us now, but very quickly, if you can, just give an encouraging word to the parent who is watching, who probably feels a little bit dismayed, dealing with a child on the spectrum. What do you say to that parent?
I would like to say to them, don't give up. It's difficult and challenging. But there's support available, right? And we are going, as the Pediatric Association of Jamaica, we have been doing this for the past 3 years, doing advocacy, doing education. There are things available, and we are doing our best to support you as much as possible. And I just want to say a quick word to our sponsors. We want to thank, all those who assist us in getting this. Our gold sponsor is National Health Fund. We have bronze sponsor CariMed, Carlissa, Jamaica Energy Partners, Dr. Bradley Edwards, Stewart's Hardware, Gatorade, and a number of pharmacies.
Excellent.
Around Jamaica.
Keep up the work.
Thank you so much.
That was Dr. Curtis Price, consultant pediatrician and also the president of the Pediatric Association of Jamaica. Now be sure to go out and support, please. It's a very, very worthy cause and they need our help. This is a community matter here, so let's all get in on this. All right, when we return, we're heading to the gift market for Father's Day. Yay! Please stay with us here on Sunrise.
Who is this?
The great Akif.
I love this one, the great Akif.
Akif is always motivating. From I was in infant school, or others would say basic school. I have this challenge. I love teaching. Good morning, students. Good morning, students. So I used to have the teddy bears, and the walls used to be my class, and so on and so forth.
Akif, we're in your school.
Yes.
We're in your corner office. We're in your what?
Corner office.
Drama, your guilty pleasure.
Listen to me, is it, Reverend Madden? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
It's the biggest South American football tournament, Copa America 2024. From June 20 to July 14, see it happen only on CVMTV. And we're bringing the action straight to you. Come out to our CVM Copa Fan Central locations and cheer on the Reggae Boys as they go up against the likes of Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Enjoy drink specials, entertainment, and who knows, you just might leave with a prize or two. Come for the game and stay for the vibe. CVM Copa Fan Central.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Look who I have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too God specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie!
You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Can't count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh.
Hey, sing out, you know. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us on Sunrise. Now, the Sunrise gift market is back and we're celebrating our fathers in a big way. Yeah, man, it's time to step up, you know, from the yearly tie and mug. No more tie and mug. I would personally like the match for, like the fire for the tie and mug. And socks. And no socks and brief, you know. But the artisan and founder of Jamaica Art and Gift Festival, Gianna Fakour, joins us this morning with some dad-approved gift options for the deserving dads in our lives. Good morning, Gianna.
Morning, Gigi. How are you?
Hi. You know, we love our dads.
Yes.
And dads are so much more involved. Yes.
Okay.
They're so much more involved in our lives today than they have been ever in history, I think.
I think so too.
So we want to love on them. We want to encourage them. You know, they say, what? Encouragement, sweeten labor.
Yes.
So we want to honor them and get them good gifts that they will actually use this Father's Day.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing. So we're starting out strong.
All right.
With Solar Buzz. Solar Buzz has 3 options here.
Mm-hmm.
The first option is a Wi-Fi plug.
Okay.
So you plug this into the wall and you plug the appliance into it, and you can therefore control when the appliance is on and off. You can do this from your phone, from wherever. I know you're listening keenly because dads love gadgets and they love, guess what else dads love? Dads love saving money. And so,
Lock off your light. Lock off that.
not only
That I
lock
use?
off, it will tell you how much energy the appliance that's plugged into it is using.
Oh, wow. That's kind
yes.
of cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's one.
That's cool.
Yes.
Count on Solar Buzz to find that.
Right? Solar Buzz has another device. This little here turns on and off your AC. As long as your AC has a remote control, this makes your phone into the remote control. And you don't have to be there to turn it on or off. You can be anywhere in the world and turn it on. So now, you know, when it's hot these days, if you're coming home and you want to cool down the room before you get there, you understand? You can set all sorts of schedules. You can do, I mean, this gadget is pretty darn handy. Okay. Nifty. And then there is a flashlight. Now this flashlight is not a typical flashlight. It is solar powered. So it can be powered from the sun or any light source. It also has, if you need to fast charge it, it has a USB cord. But the great thing about this is if you don't end up using it, it stores the battery for 7 years. Whoa. So as long as it's available to you, you have a light source.
So this is great for that for your dungeon for apocalypse comes.
It's great for hurricane season. It's great to keep in your car for emergencies. Woo. So that's.
Where are these available?
Those are all available from Solar Buzz, and their Sunrise Special is 20% off.
Okay.
For Father's Day, right?
All right. Next one.
Yeah. So we're here. This is Shop 1987. They have gentlemen's wallets.
Oh, I like those.
These are wooden wallets. These all have little sports teams on them.
Little sports teams. I mean, I see one little sports team. This is Manchester United, but the other ones are big.
Oh, are they?
hey! Step aside. Get out of here.
So normally these are also personalizable.
Yes.
And as she does all the woodworking herself. And it's really cool because you can open it, if I can get it open now.
Yeah.
My nails. Can you do that? Can you help me, please?
All right. So what you can do
Jana
is
put on her damsel in distress voice.
So you can put your
cards in there.
Yeah.
And then there's a money clip on the back.
Yeah.
Right?
And you can use this and push out the card.
Yes. Oh. And
I want the Liverpool one, I'm telling you.
You notice it's not there. It's actually not there because they don't the second place.
And it comes in the different wood finishes. You have the cedar and the brown and the walnut. Sorry.
All right,
where can we
these
find
available?
These are from Shop 1987. They are $500 off with the code Gentleman's Wallet.
Okay.
Yes.
Next we have
Angie Wharton. She does portraits.
Yes.
So she has normal paintings available that she always has in stock. But for Father's Day, she can do a portrait of your kids.
Oh, that's cute too.
Right?
Very nice.
Okay. All right.
So she can do a portrait of your kids for their father, and of course, I mean, if you're the mom that's buying it, it's kind of a gift to you too, right?
I know, eh?
Right?
Funny.
So her Sunrise Special, that's Angie Wharton, and her Sunrise Special is 5% off.
Okay.
And remember, she has stock images as well. They're her paintings, originals, right? But they're in stock already, and she can do the portraits. She can do the portraits from pictures. She can do them from sitting for someone sitting for the portrait. She's.
Where do they find her?
You find her on Instagram at Angie Wharton Art and at Angie Wharton. She has two.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. They're there on the screen for you.
Right.
There's also a number.
Right.
Yes.
And then I also see some jewelry. Jewelry is also a good option sometimes for the gents.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was Jana Fakuri, founder of Jamaica Art and Gift Festival. Buzzers are on standby because up next is Jackson takes over with Sunrise Freshers. We'll be right back.
If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
It's the biggest South American football tournament, Copa America 2024. From June 20 to July 14, see it happen only on CVMTV. And we're bringing the action straight to you. Come out to our CVM Copa Fan Central locations and cheer on the Reggae Boys as they go up against the likes of Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Enjoy drink specials, entertainment, and who knows, you just might leave with a prize or two. Come for the game and stay for the vibe. CVM Copa Fan Central.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what I think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what a man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
From morning, Gangawala. Gangawala fresh up. But hey, who remembers that song? Actually, that should be a quiz question in our next segment. Sunrise Freshers. JB, over to you.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Yendi. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise. You know, once you're seeing me, it is time for Freshers, and it's the early morning game show. We're ready to have a great time this morning. We have the faculty and students from the Penwood High School. Say hi. Hi. And we're here to compete this morning in a Jamaican geography. So we're going to see if you know your country as well as you think you do. So let's do our introductions really quickly. Let's start with the students this morning. So give me your name and the freshest fact about you.
Good morning. My name is Latoya McFarlane, and I love to read.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I find it education. I find it engaging to read and to learn new stuff.
You're smart, man. Yes.
Hi, good morning. My name is Emilia Fern. I like to dance and sing.
You like to dance and sing? Are you good at it?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right, I won't test it this morning. We're moving over to the faculty.
Hi, good morning. My name is Nakia Hylton, and I enjoy baking.
Oh, yes? What's your favorite thing to bake?
Christmas cake.
Oh, you're good at it? Like a good?
Yeah,
like
very
good.
Yeah.
We'll talk after this show. Okay. Yes.
Hi, morning, everyone. I am Mr. Largy. Fun fact about me, I love to cook.
And Mr. Largy, is there something else you want to say about your position at the school?
I am principal of Penwood High School.
Yes. So we have the principal this morning. So let's see if the principal would beat the students or the students would beat the principal. You can't make your principal win. You have to beat it.
Yeah.
Cool. Your school watching you now. So are you ready? Let's test your buzzers, please. Test your buzzers. Yes, so we have a round of questions. It is 2 points for each correct question and 5 points for each correctly done challenge. The challenge is out to anyone who completes it first. And you never know what we're going to do here, right? We may ask to scale the walls, to boom flick, but you don't know what it is. You have to just do it. All right? So if you know the answer, you buzz in.
Okay.
And questions may be carried. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So I am one of the most famous addresses in Kingston, 56 Hope Road. What am I? Not all at once, guys. Yes, it's a landmark, and persons come to
Devon House.
Not that landmark, and persons come to, you know, we're known for reggae.
Bob Marley Museum.
The Bob Marley Museum. So that is 2 points for the faculty. All right, this is a place that is famous for high quality coffee. High quality coffee.
Blue Mountain.
Blue Mountains, that is correct. Honey Young, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What is the capital of Jamaica? Is it A, Spanish Town, B, Kingston, C, Montego Bay, D, St. Catherine?
Kingston.
There we go. You're confident, man. That's 2 points for the students. So look at the monitor in front of you and identify the KFC branch. So you're going to tell me where this KFC is located as soon as it comes up on the monitor. Which KFC is that? It's very, very obvious.
Good question. Which KFC it is?
Popular beaches, country area.
No.
Take a guess. Just take a wild guess. Yes. That is the KFC in Port Antonio. You guys don't travel? So now it's time for a challenge. Can I have my cups, please? We're bringing this one back because it was such a hit with Dennis and Yendi. So we're bringing back the cup stacking challenge. So I'm going to count to 3, and you begin. So the team with the highest stacked structure after 30 seconds will get 5 points.
Okay.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. All right, so we can say that the faculty, what's happening over here? we should have been trying to, you know, make something high. But you know what? Okay, all right. In which parish is the Ellis River found? Is it A, Portland, B, St. Andrew, C, St. Thomas, D, Hanover?
St. Thomas.
That is it. You pressed the buzzer a while ago, you know. That is it. Which river is the longest navigable river in Jamaica? That's the word right there, so. Is it Black River, Rio Cobre, Dunn's River, or the Wagwater River? Longest navigable river. Which one is it?
Black River.
That is it, girl. That is it. That is it. That is it. Jamaica has the largest harbor in the world. What is its name? Is it Old Harbor, Port Royal, or the Kingston Harbor?
The Kingston Harbor.
The Kingston Harbor. That is correct. And now it's time for another challenge. So this one is called the Blow the Balloon Challenge. So each team will have 4 balloons, and it's a team to blow and tie the balloons in the quickest time. They will win. I believe one is for me. Is it 4? Do you have 4 over there? I want to do it again. All right, so ready? 1, 2, 3, go. How do you tie a balloon? All right. Can I get some help? Wait. All right, so we have 2 down. We have 2 down. So who is the... Oh, all right, so all right, stop. The faculty won this one. The faculty has 4 balloons. All right, let's keep it moving. Look at the monitor and identify the Jamaican landmark. Yes. Devon House. That is correct. Let's keep that one going. Look at the monitor again and identify the Jamaican landmark.
Ward Theatre.
The Ward Theatre. Our students, come on. Which plane is in the capital city, Kingston? Is it the Vere plane, the Ligani plane, the Georges plane, or Mona plane? Vere plane, Ligani plane, Georges plane, Mona plane. Which one is it? Yes. The Ligani plane. All right. And we have come to the end of Freshers for the... Yeah, that's it. We have come to the end of Freshers this morning. And let's see who won. The point standings are wow, landslide this morning. We have the faculty on 20 and the students on 6. So thank you so much for you did a good job.
Yes, you did.
Just try harder next time, okay? You can win. You're a winner. So we're going to be back with more Sunrise after the break. So stick and stay. We'll be right back. Good job.
2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Celine, why go we can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
That's all the time we have for today's Sunrisers. But if you missed anything, or if you just really want to watch back some of the things that you really liked, we've got you covered. CVMTV.com is the place for all the fun stuff in between. We're on Instagram at Sunrise CVM or at CVM Television. Remember, don't miss out on this evening's lead story with George Sylvester Davis himself. That's at 6:30.
And also remember to tune in to CVM TV from June 20 to July 14 to follow our reggae boys on their journey in Copa America 2024. Watch them compete against the likes of Argentina and Brazil, Mexico, USA, and more in this year's tournament. You can also see it happen live on CVM TV again from when? June 20 to July 14. Write that down. Roundtable Squad, they're going to take over after this. Bye.
Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to the round table. I'm Shalan, and joining me at the table this morning is my beautiful, gorgeous co-host Gianna, and our very special returning guest zooming in to be with us today is Dr. Lichib Samaj. Welcome to the round table. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? I feel like there's like, good morning.
Yes.
How are you this morning, Dr. Samaj?
I'm alive and well.
Oh,
yes,
that's good.
That's awesome. That's always good, right?
That's
always
all you need to be alive and well.
Right. So I don't usually do Tuesday.
No?
No,
me neither, actually, I don't think.
I know. But it's not bad.
No.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, what are you choosing today?
I don't know. I wasn't ready for that question. Anyway, so it's now time to check out what's buzzing online in our social buzz. Check this out.
My sister's in town to visit, and she's been craving bubblegum so bad, but she ran out, so I just decided to make it for her. I poured some powdered sugar on some wax paper and created a well before combining my gum base with some corn syrup and slowly melting it down. Once that was all melted, I gave it a good stir and poured it into my little powdered sugar wells I created. One of her favorite flavors is green apple, so I made a green apple one and then also experimented with making a cinnamon vanilla gum. Once the mixture was cold enough to handle, I kneaded it and then stretched it out and made sure to always have it covered in the powdered sugar so it wouldn't stick. Then I rolled out my gum, cut it into equal pieces, and decided to go for a little gum ball. Once all the green apple ones were formed, I moved on to my cinnamon vanilla ones and set them aside before tossing them in some more powdered sugar. To keep them fresh, I placed them in some wax paper, twisted the sides, and repeated that process with all of them. And then they were ready to try. These tasted even better than store-bought gum, and she was so excited. The cinnamon vanilla ones tasted like a donut. I was very pleased about.
Okay, so I love her.
I'm happy for you.
Just my namesake, Smith.
Yes.
Nara Smith, Shalan Smith.
Yeah, but
I want to be like her. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's so much process.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. So people thought that people are like, oh, it's too much, overdoing it. But she came on and she was just like, look, I don't think it's autoimmune, but she does have health issues.
Oh.
And she says when she eats the food, the processed food, it makes her sick.
Yeah.
And so her and her family just decided to go on this really healthy, made literally from scratch.
Right.
There's another girl on TikTok, last name Smith as well, and she made her husband wanted like cookies or something, and she made the sugar from scratch, as in cut up the sugar cane, boil it outside, wait till it gets sticky, knock it up, powder. She was like, sugar from scratch is insane, but I am actually encouraged. I like it.
It's a bit much though.
It's a lot, and clearly that's her job. That's what, she don't have a job and then she come home and make sugar from scratch or sweetie from that. What do you think about that, Dr. Samaj?
Well, it's one thing about junk food, so you can eat as much as you want as long as you make it yourself.
There we go.
You'll never have the time to make that amount that really gets bad for you. So go for it, that's what you want.
Yeah, I think her making it from scratch is good.
Yeah.
All right, and so now we're going to just go right into a bag of things.
So this morning's bag of things is gonna have this is Inspire 365. These are Father's Day.
I have a necklace by them.
You do?
Yes.
Yes. They've made jewelry for, what is her name? Kate Middleton. Yes, future Queen of England. Yes. So they're doing Father's Day. They're doing Father's Day things.
Nice.
They have a 20% off Sunrise special, and for Father's Day they have this one. It's like you see it, the two fists knocking each other. And the heart that gets together, but one is for the father and one is for the son. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
And it makes a heart. Hold on, I tried to do it for the camera. Hold on. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So it makes a heart.
Yes, it makes a heart, and the two fists end up coming together, like dapping each other. And then, of course, she has dog tags and stuff, other men's gifts that you'd want. If you want even a Jamaica necklace.
Yes.
And she also has the bracelets. This one is a daddy bracelet too. Dad, friend, hero. That's what that one says.
Oh, nice.
Right? So any of the specifically dad gifts are 20% off.
Nice.
Straight through Father's Day. And she's Inspire, INZZ. PIRE 365.
Right, and I like this because this is like a brushed nickel, so it's not all gold. So this is kind of like a...
That's super versatile. You can wear it with anything.
Okay, hold on. I smell something hot.
Oh, something hot? Okay.
Okay, Dr. Samaj, get ready because our topic is coming. It says, figuring out phobias, logical or irrational reactions.
Oh my gosh, this one is so pertinent because
wait a minute, stick a pin. Dr. Samaj, what are your views on phobias? Are they irrational fear?
By definition, that's what a phobia is. By definition, it's an irrational fear of some entity, circumstance, or object that really poses little or no actual danger. But as far as you're concerned, it's the end of the world.
Okay, so like I am afraid of heights, but I can fly. I'll go in an elevator, but those glass bridges that you can see all the way. I'm not walking on. You can't get me to like my legs start feel like jello.
Right?
Is that irrational? That's not irrational because the glass can break.
Mr. Rock, very good point. Very good point. Because some of those things, it is quite reasonable to be concerned because that glass, who knows exactly how it has been tested?
I could be the one weight that just break it that day.
Okay, so no, I'm going to throw interference right now. If you see so many people walk across that bridge, why is it going to break with you?
Because bad luck was that.
No, because you can actually see how high you are at that point. Do you look out the window when you're on the plane? Do you actually open the window and look out?
Yeah, I look to the clouds. I don't look down.
Oh.
I look out.
Okay.
I don't look down. And
so
the down is the problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Irrational.
Mm-hmm.
But I have one to share with you. Over the weekend, my son is 2. Dr. Samash, my son is 2. And from he was a baby, he's been playing with dogs and everything was fine. And then all of a sudden we went to the country where we normally play with the same dogs. And this time he screamed. He had a tantrum. He was totally scared of all the dogs.
Did he watch something?
I don't know. Well, not that I know of, but I tend to spend a lot of time with him, and he hasn't watched anything with me. I mean, he goes to school, though, so I don't know.
What could cause that, Dr. Samaj?
It is quite possible that something could have triggered it that you were not aware of.
Right.
Because we can transfer things from one environment to another. So maybe he could have heard something. Because all along, many times children do not know things are dangerous until somebody tells them it is dangerous.
Right.
Or they overhear or listen, they see your reaction. They translate that They should be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, it's kind of like when a baby drop on him, said, "Don't get, look."
Yeah.
You have to just keep calm because they'll cry.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's like transference type deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because because when I was a child, my mother was deathly afraid of lizards.
Oh.
And like, if a lizard went into her room, like she wouldn't sleep in there.
That's every Jamaican woman.
But not me. And I mean, I'd see it, and for a while I'd be like, what's going on? What's going on? But it wasn't me, because I would actually come and stay in the country half the year and deal with the lizards. So for me, it was just because I was acquainted with the lizards why I wasn't scared of them. Right.
Okay, so we'll discuss that, because not having a lizard phobia is a big deal. More roundtable is up after the break.
Sure we can. We never see a boy look pretty like you.
Hey son, you good?
Know that I'm starving. Can we get some juicy patties?
Celebrating over 40 years of everyday moments.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own
Jamaica puts this one on ice.
Welcome back to the roundtable this morning. The topic is figuring out phobias, logical or irrational reactions. Dr. Sabaj, I want to ask you though, because we've been talking about phobias. Could you give us a difference between like a phobia versus a fear? Is there a difference?
The word irrational. That's it. Because some fears, I mean, you should be concerned. You should, because what fear? You've heard this acronym, false events appearing real.
Yes.
It says that, for example, if you hear gunshots, be not afraid. The fact you're hearing the shots, it means that you're not dead, technically speaking.
Right.
So that the question is, how do you respond? How do you react? Is a function of your experience when you're training. But individuals, there are some individuals who, by virtue of training, you hear gunshots, you know exactly what to do. You take cover, you make yourself a small target, etc. But we have some people, once they hear gunshots, they run for the excitement because, look, something is happening, so I want to know what it is.
Yeah,
so the issue about, the irrational, you mentioned lizards a while ago. One of the things that we do would help people with phobias is cognitive restructuring. Just basic, how can you think of it differently? And I remember many, many years ago, I was a child, I heard somebody say, you should not be afraid of something that's afraid of you. And oftentimes, the lizard is trying to get away from you,
So you're telling me a flying cockroach afraid of me, a white fly on me, white flying towards me?
No, so I draw the line at cockroaches because cockroaches are not afraid of you. If you notice, they will actually run towards you. They don't really try to run away.
No, hold on. No, they're trying to... Cockroaches are trying to escape.
Towards me, Dr. Savage.
They're trying to escape. You are interpreted in that manner.
I stand up there minding my business. Just picture me. It's provoking.
No, but lizards actually do try to get away every chance they get, and they're so docile. Like they really don't want to. They don't want to be in your space any more than they just find themselves there. So really, like it's
I have a lizard that goes outside in the day and comes in at night.
Right.
It's provoking.
Yeah, but he lives there.
Lizards are creatures of habits. They will stay behind the same picture all the time, but in the same location, unless you do something to make that location now, toxic to them or, or threatening for them.
Uninhabitable.
But how can your culture shape your fear or your phobias? Like, is it cultural? Is it societal? Is it different? Because Gianna said that everybody around her was afraid of lizards, but she wasn't afraid of them.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Because it was irrational.
You have individuals in general. We tend to go along with what the culture says, but you will have people who go the other direction just by default. But in general, the culture tells you that lizards and dogs. And so many people have these irrational fears unless something happens to you. Listen, a part of it is, they say it can also be genetic,
Really?
Or early experiences. So that you can be the one that, look, you've overcome it, it didn't bother you. But in general, many people in the culture tend to share the same phobias, the same concerns.
Okay.
Because it's taught, right? Is it that it's taught? Do they teach you, like, don't go near a lizard, or because you see them, you mirror them? Is that what?
Both.
Oh, and just like you mentioned earlier, transference. So they might just
children live what they learn.
Yeah, exactly.
And what they see, so they see their mother jumping, they see something, so that you feel like, look, there's a notion in psychology, there are two various theories. So you run because you're afraid, but the other theory says you're afraid because you run.
Yeah.
Once you start responding to a particular, I must be afraid, that's why I'm running.
Right.
You have to find a way to start breaking it down. But for me, some of the other fears are the ones that really hold you back in life. For example, a lot of people can't do what you are doing now. On television. Interacting with the public.
Right.
Fear of speaking publicly. Fear of being on media. A lot of people, that is one of the most chronic, and it's totally irrational, but don't tell that to them. They tell you all kind of things can happen. I'm going to forget what I'm going to say. I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to look bad. So those are the kind of things that we really have to spend some time, working around it. For example, one of the things that I encourage people to do while involved in speaking, and you're not sure about don't hold the paper in your hand. Why? If your hand starts shaking,
people see it. But I wanted to know.
You will see it too. You will now even internalize it even more.
Definitely. But I wanted to also ask if, what are some of when people have really, really irrational phobias now, like the fear of circles, the fear of a specific fruit, or the fear of a sound or a color.
Balloons.
Or balloons.
Tami doesn't like balloons.
I have a family member that is deathly afraid of balloons.
Yeah, Tami too.
Tami is afraid of balloons? Oh!
Well, in a case, because what happens when you have those kind of fears, you start programming your life so as to avoid those things completely.
Absolutely. Birthdays with no balloons.
I can imagine. So when it gets that way, clearly we make referrals. That's clearly what psychologists and therapists are able to do by virtue of, look, some people even to the point of medication that ease the anxiety symptoms. But you really have to deal with it, by exposure therapy, whereby you gradually expose the person to, smaller and then larger.
That's not like torture.
No, like actually that's what I think we did over the weekend. Like once we realized that his reaction was so bad to the dogs, like my husband sat down, put him in the lap, put the dog in the lap, and said, see, you can pet, and did that whole, so that he'd get used to and see that it's okay and that sort of thing. I mean, it kind of worked. I mean, I guess more exposure therapy would be needed, right, doctor?
Okay, because I'm just thinking like exposure therapy to a balloon, you just blow it around and pop, see, you didn't die.
No.
Oh, no.
No. There's that option of implosion where literally you expose the person to the most dramatic version. See?
Oh my God.
But it's not to be encouraged.
No.
Because it could just push the person way over the edge.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't suggest that you take on being an amateur therapist.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll rethink my, my next employment thing. But it's time for another break. So stay tuned for our final thoughts.
Is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
I am the only God.
But I'm going to fix our business fair,
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
What's your story? What's your sign? Who dream?
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 25. The hat-trick winning numbers are 9, 5, 3. The four-play winning numbers are 1, 3, 5, 8. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
It's a wonderful finish from Luis Chavez.
Thanks for staying with us. Time really flies when good things are happening, but you know what time it is? It's time for final thoughts. That's my phobia, final thoughts. I want to start off with Dr. Samaj. What are your final thoughts on phobias, treatments, and how they can affect us and how we can move on from it?
I think the biggest concern for me is social phobias, because that can really cripple you professionally.
Yeah.
You know, the public speaking, doing things in public, interacting in public. Look, you may know people from school days who they never would raise their hand in class. They would never speak up in class.
Yes.
That travel, the rest of their life, they're like that. So that if you know you have one of those kinds of phobias, seek help, because it can hold you back professionally completely. You never know how to express yourself publicly, how to speak up when you should, how to interact when you should. So that seek help for those kind of things. The other ones about the lizards and dogs and so on, you can work around those things. The social phobias, get help.
The ones that affect your quality or your way of life, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or your livelihood.
True. What are your final thoughts, Gianna?
My final thoughts are that everybody's an individual, so we might have individual phobias, and I feel that we should all be sensitive to the plight of someone else. We don't know what caused it. We don't know what they're going through. So the best thing we can do for them is to be kind. Even if we think they should get over it or it's irrational, they will do so in their own time. We should be kind to them.
Definitely, I love the point you touched on, because you have to destigmatize that kind of stuff. You know, people are just like, lad, get over it, you know, favor food, and, you know, and stuff. But it's really true. You don't know what has triggered them, because there's a lady on TikTok where she has a phobia of water, and it came from domestic violence. So they have to be doing immersion therapy. You know, like sometimes our hand will touch the water and stuff like that. So that's a wrap for the roundtable today. Thank you both for joining me. Thank you, Dr. Samaj. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And as you go forward into the world, remember, be good and be on purpose.
What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow